You say you've been seen and you're proud to be. Tell me what you know of your legacy, of the cobbled sidewalks and the petroglyphs. This ride will give you more than a glimpse. Come, 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 now take a ride, a heritage ride. Come, 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 we go over hills and down the gully.
Welcome to another edition of Heritage Ride. We're out at Calder Ridge with Mrs. Melvina John, and we're going to go through the process of making cassava into farine. Mrs. John, can you explain to us the process involved from the scraping right through?
Well, from the scraping, from the cassava doing, I started doing cassava from the time I leave school until this present time. And the scraping, I bought at least about 1,000 pounds per week. And I take about 3 hours and nearly less than that or more than that to scrape 500 pounds.
You do the scraping alone, or does someone assist you?
The daughter does help me and other people does come and help me scrape.
So on a daily basis, how many persons would be involved in the actual scraping of the cassava?
Well, about 3 to 4 of us.
Okay, so from the scraping, what's the next step?
From the scraping, we drove them to the copper, to the mill, and we get them organized to get them grind.
Okay, and where is the copper located?
Down in the bottom,
So that's where we're going now, to the copper.
yeah, to the copper.
Okay.
Come, 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 now take a ride, a heritage ride. Come, 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 we go over hills and down the valleys. None of those who came before you and what they used to do. Come take a ride, a heritage ride.
When the cassava has been scraped and washed, it is placed in large storage containers. These containers are strategically placed within an easy-to-reach distance from the mill. The mill, built from a traditional design, has a built-in holding tray to which the cassava is finally transferred before it is ground. Now, Mrs. John, I'm looking at your mill, and I know that you did not purchase this in any store.
No.
How did you come about this mill?
Well, I use this to go by my mother-in-law and grind my cassava. Then I think it was a hard struggle in life to jog it from Victoria Village to Calder Ridge. So one morning I said to my common-law husband, I said, I need a mill. Can't take on this problem. So he decided to fix it up for me. So he get the cement and the blocks and organize it for me. And the engine, I bought it from a friend.
Okay. And this is your husband over there?
Yes, please.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. And your name is?
Percy Dean.
Percy Dean. Now, Mr. Dean, how did you come up with this design?
After growing up with my old queen, I did a lot around these things, and then I decided my mind, after my common girlfriend get into the farming, instead of jogging from Calder to go down to Victoria Village, I decided to make up my own system, very custom to see they do it.
Okay.
And just so I move around, looking for this shell here, which you could be seeing here. There is piece of pipe here, go in the store and get two bearings and put on a pulley.
A pulley?
Yeah, to pull this. To pull
Okay.
it to hold the axe look
Okay.
and bolt it down. Standard.
And this is without any formal training? So everything here, you built it yourself and
I built it
put
myself,
up.
yeah. When the grater ball whisk down, dull, take it off,
And this is made from what? Galvanized or
tinning,
something?
galvanized tinning.
Okay.
And I bow it with a nail to get the machine come to this stuffy.
Okay.
Okay, when the spin will come fine. And put it on back again because this won't be forever lasting, you know.
Okay,
When it get dull, you take it off.
You put on a
The
new
tinning
one.
itself. And then put on a new tinning.
Okay.
And that's it. Until everything working. Which is easier.
Okay, thanks. Soon, the ground cassava is ready for the next stage, the wringing. To wring the cassava, crocus bags are tied onto poles in the copper hut to create a pouch. The ground cassava is placed in these pouches and wrung to extract the liquid from the cassava. The extracted liquid is of a milky white color and is collected in large buckets that are positioned under the crocus bags.
Yes, after the ringing, you throw it in this and you stick it like this.
Sifting is also a manual process and is done on what appears to be a large grater turned upside down over a deep container of similar length and width. It is this pulp that will eventually be used to make farine, both sweetened and unsweetened. If somebody does not want to bake what you have here,
Yeah.
can anything be done with the cassava as it is, just grounded like that?
Yes, if you don't want to bake it and you just want it to make a little meal, you take it out and you put it in the sun to dry.
Okay.
So you all time have dry meal, like when you're going to need a pound of flour and you want something to mix with it, you throw a bit in it.
So you could use it for like sauces and soups and so?
No. You use it like if you're going to make fungi.
Fungi, what is fungi?
People turn these to make fungi, like you have a piece of fish and you want something like a corn fungi.
I have no idea what a fungi is.
Okay, I have no idea. Okay, you put it in some water, hot water with the garlic and chive and onion,
Okay.
and you boil it like the way you boil pap, corn porridge.
So something like
So
cuckoo then?
yes, it come in a thick metal, and you use it to what you want it to.
Okay.
Okay.
The cassava meal is sifted, the copper is hot, and the baking begins. It takes about 2.5 hours for the cassava meal to be baked in order to produce what Vincentians love and refer to as farine. Farine is enjoyed by most children as a snack by simply adding sugar and or milk. Adults, however, tend to mix it with avocado, popularly called zabuka, to make a savory paste that can be eaten as a meal. Farine can be served as a cereal with hot or cold milk and can be used to make porridge. It is also great for making stuffing for baked poultry or fish.
After finish baking, you dip it out like this into the bag, and you're set for the market.
Cassava is not only used to make farine, but is also used to make bam bam, a sort of shortbread, dumpling, or as I discovered, a side dish called fungi and cassava bread.
And then I make little cassava bread.
Cassava bread.
Yes, I chew coconut, nutmeg, spice, and sugar and salt and mix it all together.
So can we watch you make some cassava bread here today?
Of course.
Okay, thank you.